Well, boys, I'm back at it again. We have the round number dos. I don't know why I had the one up for a second, but yeah, we got Chicagoland Speedway. This track map's a lot different than the first one, so let's hop right into it and react to it. I know that this one, like I said, is already a lot different, and you can already tell looking at this thing looks like a beast. They're gonna have like 2-minute lap times on this. This is nuts. Average starting gate. I'll start there. Average starting gate. You go down, you have this first left-hander. Looks like it's gonna be a little chaotic because of the way this is angled. I don't know how much of this will actually translate in real life, obviously, but the outside might not be favored. But if you can get a good run from the outside, this corner works really well. And instead of jamming up inside and hugging tough blocks, you can really get a drive around. It depends on how much of a, how tacky the dirt is, how much of a berm there's built up. You don't know, but you can kind of around here flying. That's how it seems to be. Like, that's a common theme. And then you have a roller there, which I'm not disagreeing with. I just think it's a little weird. I'm gonna turn my volume down or off because that's kind of ridiculous. You had that fun little double. That sort of obstacle I love, especially if they build it like that. We're gonna see some gnarly scrubs over this, trying to beat someone to this corner into a whoop section. So this is gonna be huge. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing some sort of like Washougal whoops, but these look like legit whoops. And into like an angle like this, that's kind of crazy to me as well. You're gonna have this nice little hip jump. I don't know if you're going to be rolling here. I think you're going to see guys like apexing. Like, here, I'll go back. You're going to see guys kind of coming off here. You might see them coming from the right side of the whoops, jumping left, kind of tracking up the left side here, kind of hugging these tough blocks. And you're probably going to see like a pivot around here, and you're going to see maybe a jump or two. Like I said, that's if the track map relates to real life or translates to real life instead of like really rolling and then going down here. There's going to be a nice sweeper outside. You're going to have a single nice little hip jump there as well. An inside outside option. The outside will probably almost always be favored. You can carry momentum around the outside, but if it gets really bad, guys might just go to the inside and do this. I don't know if they'll jump it. I don't know how they're going to make this right here, but if you can jump it and launch it to about here, might be a viable line. But if it's built like this, you're going to see the outside probably be the main line, and then you're going to have a nice little flat corner right here. Like I said, it matters how much the dirt's going to matter a lot. Traction wise, we'll see if a lot of guys can really do that. You got a nice little hip here. It looks like they did a good job getting the average depth perception on this. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of like the waves where it's kind of like slanted, kind of like this, and kind of the opposite way. I'm not a big fan of that, but the outsides and insides will definitely be interesting in the way that people clash. You got a nice little inside roller right here in case you want to make a drive towards this outside or inside. It looks like both will be viable or usable. And then your second whoop section, which this one, if you're coming in that hot, you're going to have to make these some tiny whoops. I'm telling you, we're going to see some massive injuries. You see how long the straightaway is right here, plus a long beaming sweeper. I'm sure there'll be a solidified rut, so you could probably pivot out of a rut, carry your momentum down a straightaway for a good, I don't know, I don't want to mess this up, but like a good 75-80 feet, and then you're gonna go just beaming through these and then to a halt. This looks like a very short double, and then you're gonna take a left-hander right after that. Very nice powering double. Doesn't look like anything crazy. Go through another little bit of sand there, a little bit of rollers after, made of dirt, big roller, and then you're gonna come up to this tight corner, and it looks like this is a little bit elevated, so you go up here, and then they might make like some sort of berm. It might help a little bit, and then another like single, and then yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be opposed to a double here. If they build this up, or they want to do, if they want to do this design, go ahead. But if you want to, you can build this up a little bit and see what guys are ballsy enough to jump down into here. I'm sure you'll see it if that is how it's made. Another inside outside option. You can go inside with the hip. I'm sure once again the outside looks like the more viable line, but we'll see how this goes in real life. Then you have this nice little tabletop. I'm sure guys will have a bunch of fun with that, and you're not going to be able to do this. If it's this steep, you're not going to be able to jump here to there, but maybe in a video game. You come up here, you got a nice triple, double section, it looks like. Then you come back across, and you have this over, under, and then you're going to go around in a spiral. You're going to come back around the sweeping corner, go into a straightaway. Nice little big double there, actually. Not little, but big double. And then to another like double. You might see some last-ditch efforts, like some gnarly scrubs, or even over-jumping it, trying to beat the guy to the bottom. We've seen Faulkner do it in one of the heat races, I believe, even on, I believe it was RJ Hampshire or someone on a Husky. I can't remember the exact reason, but that's the finish. So, I don't know. It's an interesting track layout, a lot different than the first one, so we're going to see a lot of different things, and it's going to be nice. Once round 3 track map comes out, that'll be really interesting. We already know what the track maps look like, but we see like overhead views of them. We don't really get this animated, track map thing. So I don't know. Like I said, interesting, but be fun to watch. So that'll be it for me. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like, go down and subscribe. Go watch any past content. I guarantee you, this is a guarantee, you will enjoy it. And I'll see you guys next time. Deuces.